Back at work again with the Steelers. Great situation, great young man. Great to see him here tonight cheering on his Pitt Panthers. Let's see what Kedon Slovis has got.
And a great quarterback situation for the Panthers. Kedon Slovis now his first possession, takes the ball at the 11, the handoff.
A bunch of good running backs, some big receivers, some new blood. Just do his part.
Quick throw to Mumfield, and he tries to make a man miss. And 4 now for Pitt. Play clock at 3. Slovis able to get it off. Pressured. Sacked. That's Jared Bartlett who gets to Slovis in a loss of 9 and a great stop for the Mountaineers defense.
Look, this defensive line, they knew that they needed to go ahead and step up to the challenge as far as the run and the pass. You're going to see Bartlett, who's really known for his speed and his ability to rush with finesse. And you see him right there. Him, Dante Stills, Taj Austin, they're going to have a big game tonight going up against one of the better offensive lines, one of the most experienced offensive lines in football. That's a great start for West Virginia like this because it's all new to all of these kids.
So they're going to give it to the fullbacks.
Again, you see them right here in 21 personnel. 2 backs, tight end, 2 wide receivers.
This time it's Abanikanda trying to get off the right side. And again, West Virginia's defensive ball at the 4. Slovis, snap high. Plenty of time over the middle, and the first completion for Kedon Slovis. That's to Jared Wayne, and a first down for Pitt. As a run, so Slovis, that his first completion. 1st and 10, ball at the 24. Slovis again, plenty of time, sets his feet, goes to the sideline, and that's Mumfield. And another first down after 16 yards.
Now, what is Frank Signetti doing, right? He comes out in the first series, and early on in the second series, he runs the football, shows big personnel. West Virginia's thinking, hey, they're going to get another run action type of play. He pulls it and throws this.
Each time Pitt makes a big play, West Virginia's defense answers. So 2nd and 13. Abanikanda on the ground. Cuts it back to 3rd and 8. Ball at the 29. Slovis in the shotgun. Again, has to use his feet because of the pressure. Ball completed.
They were able to kind of really get some of these rivalries back and keep them on the schedule year after year.
Ball now at the 25. Best starting field position for Pitt for the night. That's Rodney Hammond, his first opportunity in the game tonight. And Hammond, I mean, it is crystal clear what Signetti came here to do tonight, and that's run the ball. And this is old school football. Kedon didn't like what he see. Play clock was down to 1, and he's getting. God, I love college football.
It's like that sometimes, especially in these rivalry games. Just forget the records, forget everything when these two teams meet each other.
And that's right.
Pittsburgh leaning into its strengths, the offensive line running game.
And now it's quick tempo for Pitt, and they're going to get the first.
Season, and you see them, they're rolling them in there, trying to keep them fresh. Frank Signetti doing what he does. Run, play action pass, hit them over the top. Here comes the play action now.
Slovis to the sidelines, picked off. So now just an incompletion, 2nd and 10. And the give to Bo Flemister, another Notre Dame transfer on this roster, and big Dante Stills there for no gain.
Again, the defensive front.
Ruling on the field was a fumble recovered by the offense.
And you see Dante Stills strip Flemister right there at the end of the play. He already knows that the ball is out. But that's just a nice job of running down the line of scrimmage.
Slovis and Pitt. Play clock to 5. Slovis, plenty of time back there. And he's going to pull it down and try to get it himself. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 46. And it was Sean Martin who knocked him out. Pittsburgh's going to have to punt.
But there's an example of the improved athleticism on the West Virginia secondary, being able to match up down the field one-on-one. Slovis has nowhere to go with the football, decides to pull it down and try and run for it. To 35, to plus 35.
See how Signetti calls this ball play 1st and 10. Hammond still in the backfield. Quick jet sweep to the right side.
game. The celebrations for the big plays. You got to love it.
The old turnover dunk. Play fake. Time. Slovis to the
extra offensive lineman in to make West Virginia think they were going to run it and run the play action. Great play call.
Ball now at the 18. Slovis and Pitt trying to score off the turnover. Here goes Rodney Hammond running hard. Hammond's been the ball carrier for the Panthers tonight. Brought down by Aubrey Burks. Gain of 12. Now inside the 10. Jordan Jefferson missed the early tackle.
You see the right side of the Pitt offensive line just getting steals turned out, creating immediate shots. Now they got big personnel in again.
They got an extra offensive lineman shifting. That's Jake Cradle. Big boy football. Hammond up the middle. Second and goal. Slovis the fake to the end zone. Misses his receiver. Overthrows Mumfield. Slovis is going to want that one back.
I think that ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, that was a touchdown. Because Mumfield had ran a beautiful whip route, came in, came back out. You're going to see it right there. Screen, number 14. Coming in motion.
Ball at the 4, third and goal. Are they going to run it? They do. That's Hammond trying to muscle his way into the end zone. And they rode the offensive line. Pitt back on top. You know you're committed to your game plan when it's third and goal, ball spotted at the 4, Lewis, and you just jam it right up there with Rodney Hammond.
But the right side of the Pitt offensive line has just been dominating. You see, they get a turnout on the end on the line of scrimmage. You see Cradle game.
So just shy the 25-yard line of Banacanda, going to start the half. Play fake, Slovis going to take a shot, has Mumfield. Pittsburgh offense.
Just continue to protect the quarterback and run the football effectively, take your shots. That's who they are. You know, football's pretty simple sometimes, man. They just need to do what they do. They have, especially on the second and third levels, at the linebacker level and at the corner positions. And we already seen it tonight. Wesley McCormick almost has an interception. I mean, we've seen all of these guys flying around to the football and making big plays for this defense.
So an early third down for Slovis, has to escape the pressure, and he can't. A sack by Jared Bartlett, and again, that pass rush for West Virginia providing problems.
Well, Jared Bartlett is the guy who really can rush with speed, and you see him come around the edge and then work back up in the pocket. You see Dante Stills down, in particular, in the red zone. They've come up big. Special teams coming up big.
Let's see what Slovis and Abanikanda can do if they can come up big.
This is far, far, far from over.
So 2nd and 8. The fake to Abanikanda. Pressure coming. Slovis sets his feet. Takes a shot. Has a man. Dropped.
He missed right there for Pittsburgh.
Bub had the fumble in the first half. A drop there. Slovis over the middle. That's caught. First down. Jaden Bradley. And a good job by Slovis over the middle and a gain of 16.
It's Frank Signetti dialing up those high-low crossers, really trying to take advantage of those underneath defenders. Running.
Continues to hit chunk plays with his arm. Give up the middle.
It's a bit all along that this game was going to be one of the biggest, if not the very biggest, in the history of this town. Give it a green check mark. Mission accomplished.
It's Rodney Hammond for no gain. Mission accomplished for Lee Koba. The nice tackle.
Look, Lee Koba has been all over the field. The unquestioned leader of this defense right now at the Mike linebacker position. He's a guy who can make plays in the run game. He can make plays in the pass game. You're going to see him here to stay inside out on the football track. The football blow this game wide open.
Wayne had been quiet. Hits the big play there. First and goal, Pittsburgh. Hammond in the backfield. I formation. Hammond up the gut. They mark him short. One mark short, one mark touchdown.
It looked like he might have been across.
So they're going to give Rodney Hammond the touchdown. That was a muddy goal line there with all the bodies. And at least for now, Pittsburgh an extra point away from tying it.
Yeah, you can just see the surge Really, West Virginia does a decent job of really kind of meeting the physicality at the line of scrimmage. But Rodney Hammond has run with a lot of authority all night long.
So again, one line judge.
Yeah, that was a bad angle.
Had it
Couldn't really
marked.
see it right there.
The other called it a touchdown. They review all scoring plays.
You're going to need to take a look at that one. We didn't have a real good look at it, a real good angle.
The ruling on the field was a touchdown. The previous play is under further review.
Ronnie Ford, our replay official. Let's bring in our rules official, Matt Austin, see if he's got some eyes on it. Matt, it was a twofer by the line judge. One said no, one said yes. What do you see?
Well, it looked like as he got spun around, it looked like his backside did hit the ground before the ball came across the line of scrimmage. But is it definitive? The replay official may have to cobble two views together to actually see, did the ball break the plane of the goal line? All it has to do is get past the very front edge to be a touchdown.
And you can't really
but from
see
there, it looks like he slid in.
It's all on your view. You're right, Lewis. There, it looked as if he's across. Here's another angle at it.
There you see the left elbow was down on the ground. Right there. Right there, you see the elbow down. I don't think the ball's across. I don't think that's going to be a touchdown.
Lewis, did you want to do a running tally of the season of your replay calls? I mean, it's a layup. It's a layup.
But I think this one.
All right.
You know what?
Should we?
I'll take the good ones.
Okay.
How about that? Let's run a tally of the good ones.
We're going to do the Lewis Riddick rankings this year. See if he can bat 1,000 on the replays. I think you and I would agree we'd probably both be stunned if this wasn't overturned. But again, Rodney Hampton, he's been the guy tonight. 9 carries, 48 yards. In a running attack, only 69 yards rushing for Pitt. They continue to say this is going to be what we do.
Yeah.
And it's going to eventually hit.
Yeah, that time they just changed it up a little bit and went over the left side, looked the right side behind Cradle. And Gonzalez, that's where they have really gotten a lot of the chunk yardage in the run game. Let's see if they try and run it to the right side here.
After further review, the ruling on the field is that the runner was short of the goal line at the half-yard line. It will be second down in that spot.
Yeah, my guess is this will be Handman right up the gut again. Oh, about the fullback. Up and over. Touchdown. Score one for the fullback, Daniel Carter. And now we've got flags on the field, some extracurricular activities. Is Pittsburgh now an extra point from tying it up?
Daniel Carter, again, someone who Frank Signetti really likes. You see the surge at the line of scrimmage on the right side. Ball clearly breaks the plane. I think right there it broke the plane. Well, that's a 240-pound running back now.
He's built
and he's
different.
up there now.
He's built different for a fullback.
Well, they said he's more than just a blocker. This is a guy who could do it all, but they have a stable of running backs, and they want to get him on the field, so he's lining up at fullback. But he could easily run the football from an I formation or be a primary ball carrier.
They're going to sort out the drama there near the goal line after Carter scored. Let's see what they call.
The result of the play was a touchdown. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 91. That 50-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. That is number 91's first unsportsmanlike foul.
Epic proportion by both teams. Defense coming up big. Offense making plays. Hammond off the right side. Hammond staying up. Hammond going by the offensive line in for a touchdown. Pitt takes the lead. Hammond's second TD of the night. That was my guys are stronger than your guys, and I'm going to take you a ride for 11 yards.
Well, that's just about will. That's about sheer will. Watch Rodney Hammond coming off the side, makes a nice cut avoiding Dante Stills. And then look at Ryan Jacoby just get on his back and continue.
Pittsburgh's turn ball at the 25. ride Rodney Hammond. He's been having a big game.
So these receivers have made plays all game long.
It's the tight end Bartholomew comes back into the picture. And again, it's Hammond up the middle.
Total philosophical change. Guess that's what Pat Narduzzi wanted.
Now 3rd and 2. 3 runs. It's Virginia showing pressure on Slovis. Play fake, pulls it. Quick throw to the sidelines.
Because he is talented, he is poised. With great mechanics in the pocket. They're running a bunch of different things here tonight that you see in Sunday football. I think he's played very well.
It's Hammond again off the right side. West Virginia not fooled. Dante Stills has had a nice game for the Mountaineers. It is apparent that Cignetti and Narduzzi, they've given this game to Hammond.
Heated up on offense with their downfield passing attack.
Slovis pressured, being chased, has to throw it away, and West Virginia, a great job. Pressure on the play by Dante Stills. He affected that play early, Lewis.
Quarterback is outside the tackle box. The ball went beyond the line of scrimmage.
And Slovis was never able to recover.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see Stills working on the right tackle, hits the inside move where he just gets the hands off of him and then just
take some shots, get back in this.
Yeah, I think they just need to open it up a little bit.
They do that on 1st down. Slovis time. Shot downfield.
Per reception a year ago. Get him the football.
So another pass for Slovis out of the shotgun. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to go down. Dante Stills brings down Keaton Slovis in a loss of 14, and sometimes, Lewis, the quarterback's got to know when the play's done.
He's just got to get rid of it. But Dante Stills, watch him adjust his attack angle to make sure that he can.
Tonight. He said, you want to give this Pittsburgh defense all the credit. Now wait, he can play 2. 2nd and 24. Slovis. And that's incomplete.
All night long, and Keaton Slovis is going to have to answer now. He's going to have to settle himself down and answer.
They're at him again. That is Sean Martin, 5th sack of the night for that West Virginia defense.
Yeah, Keaton Slovis right now looks a little rattled. He's not really keeping his eyes down the field. You see here. But even if you could just take a play, get the ball out of your hands, and even if you don't pick up the 1st down, just don't continue to take sacks and move backwards, because West Virginia is then winning the battle.
Comes in when you grab the face mask or the chin strap and turn the head. This looks like his hand was low. His hand might have got up on the face mask or on the chin strap, but I don't think he used it to
chin, but we're moving on.
Hammond 2 yards on 1st down. Slovis empty backfield out of the shotgun. Quick throw, caught.
Trying to see if you can run some kind of double move on him. You see the safety playing real short. Maybe they try and give him help. That's who I would get after.
Ball at the 32. Pressure again on Slovis. Here for Cignetti. Pitt. Just over 5 to play. It's a Banacanda trying to jam it up in there, and it looks as if he's going to have enough for the 1st down.
Or they're going to go single high and leave somebody one-on-one.
Slovis has time, takes a shot. That's Mumpfield downfield, and Mumpfield's going to move the chains inside the 30. Brought down by Marks. That extra second to make the read.
Look, Mumpfield has shown tonight that he is a tremendous route runner. He's going to have a fantastic year. He's got everything in his arsenal.
Does it again. Pressure comes. Slovis forced out of the pocket. Has a man open.